Alright, it's turn 1, spearhead objectives. There's 5 objectives. Right there, one in the building over there, one in the trees, right there, and right there. 1,500 points, Tau versus Blood Angels. I have broadsides with the shield drone, 2 Helios with 2 shield drones, 2 broadsides with shield drones, 2 Helios with 2 shield drones, Fire Warriors, Pathfinders, Kroot and my command squad are outflanking, and I'm going to go ahead and make a scout move and then take my turn 1. Alright, Chris decided to reserve everything, so turn 1 was just a bunch of extra movement for me, and then his drop pod Furioso came down. Death Company Dreadnought came in and Magna grappled and melted my Devilfish, so the Fire Warriors had to hop in and then hop out real quick. They passed their pinning test, but they don't have a ride anymore, so they'll have to foot slog. The Death Company Dreadnought's kind of hanging out by himself. I don't think it's going to be...
It's not going to last long.
It's going to cause problems. Alright, it's the end of that turn. Now it's going to be Tau turn 2. End of Tau turn 2, my HQ came in, wrecked the drop pod. Broadsides, 2 units of them shot the Dreadnought and blew it up with the help of marker lights from the Pathfinder.
They hadn't had those marker lights.
Yeah, he could have saved both of them.
Yeah.
So that's the scoop right now. It's going to be Blood Angels turn 2. Alright, and Blood Angels turn 2, the Vindicator came in and demolished the broadside unit, and those guys took some wounds from the flame cannon, and Pathfinders took wounds from the flame cannon. Pathfinder decided to stick around. He's not worried. He's insane.
He rolled double ones.
He rolled double ones. That's all the Blood Angels that came in, though. So we'll see if I can cause some havoc. Tau turn 3, got rid of the Vindicator that came in. Took the weapon off of there, and then the Crisis Suits. Well, the Crisis Suits stunned it first, and then ran in and took the weapon off. That Pathfinder's hanging out by himself. Everybody else just kind of scooted over that way. A crew came in, and they're going over there. It's going to be bottom of turn 3.
Alright, let's do...
Vindicator came in over there. Blasted Kroot. Kroot went to ground.
6 armor saves.
And made them all. So that they're pinned now. Over here, this guy tried to get rid of the Pathfinders, and again, 1 Pathfinder's around. Those suits failed to do anything against the stun tank. And that is what happened on turn 4. So it's Tau turn 4. Right, the end of Tau turn 4. Crew didn't do anything, they were pinned. These guys shot at the Predator, didn't do anything. These guys ran up and over. These guys shot at the Predator. And the broadside shot the Predator. And then they had to charge it and finally blew it up in close combat. Devilfish just moved over. These guys shot up the Marines. And that guy's not stunned anymore. Drones are hanging out over there, deciding which objective they want to contest, and still waiting on Reclusiarch and Death Company scouts and assault team. Alright, it's top of turn 5. Those guys are troops, right?
Yes, but they don't count as scoring.
Oh, okay. So let's see here. I gotta take out some guys.
Are you gonna move these guys? No, keep them. Okay.
Top of turn 5. Scouts came in. Death Company came in. That guy blew up some Kroot. The Kroot passed their leadership test. Those guys smoked up. These guys are running in from far away. Alright, let's see what I can... Alright, tried to get the Kroot to glance that thing so he couldn't shoot. That didn't happen. Fire Warriors and Command Squad moved up, and they have that objective. These guys are booking it towards over there. These guys are booking it up there. Broadsides are hanging out. Devilfish is hanging out. And that's correct. It's turn 5. Bottom of turn 5. Let's see if he can get in. The end of turn 5. Death Company got rid of the Kroot. Vindicator came in here and blasted some Crisis Suits. They passed their leadership. Those guys lost a drone. They passed their leadership. That guy lost 2 drones. He passed his leadership. Scouts hold that one. That guy has that one. So if it ends now, Blood Angels will win. I just have one objective. I want it to go on. It goes on. End of turn 6. Have that objective. Devilfish came up and is contesting those with fire warriors. Killed the sergeant. Broadsides killed the bale. That guy moved up and killed the scout. Drone failed to kill the scout. That squad killed 4 Marines and moved up into cover, passing their dangerous terrain. And this guy was shaken by the commander. So right now, with 2 6s, that was a little crazy. So right now I have 2 objectives and he has 1. It's going to be Blood Angels turn 6.
So 5 of them.
Alright, here we go.
Alright, so it's the end of turn 6. Death Company moved out through the building. Vindicator's hanging out right there. The Assault Marine charged the crisis teams after shooting them, but those guys hung around.
1 armor save.
And he failed his 1 armor save that he had to take. Scouts blew up the drone. But, well, actually, no, Scouts shot at the drone, and then they had to get into close combat with the drone. I got that guy still hanging out over there.
4 attacks.
Let's see if the game goes on. You want to roll, Chris?
Sure. Here we go.
No.
Oh,
Another turn.
Oh, there's another turn. That's right. So turn 7 saw a lot of crazy stuff happen, and the Death Company just moved up and over. Broadsides blew up the Vindicator. Fire warriors hung out in their little tank up there. That guy slugs through a lot of shooting and a lot of dangerous terrain tests to get to those scouts and tied him up into close combat. He wasn't able to kill him or shoot him away, but he didn't die. He only had 1 wound left from the start of his little trudge, so he's probably the MVP. And then those guys just hopped over treasures and scouts. So I have 1 objective, and then that objective is contested, and no other objectives are held. So Tal win 1-0.
3 times.